Hi everyone. I want to have what's likely one of the most important discussions that I can ever have with you in a video. What I want to talk about today is not selling yourself out and being true to your values and what you believe in. A few weeks ago, I was out doing some errands and someone offered me money for the medications that I receive from my doctor to control my disability. And my response was instant and very firm. The respect that my doctor has put in me is more important than making a fast dollar. And it's not just this. It's also what I stand for and the responsibility that's been entrusted to me when I've been given medication to help manage my disability. It's really important to me that the doctors see that I'm trying. And why it's so important is because of being a young patient in terms of having hip and knee issues. What I'm dealing with is normally something that someone in their 60s or 70s would be dealing with, but I started having very serious problems when I was 29 years old. I want to suggest that you take a few minutes to think about your life, what your direction is, what you value, and be passionate about it and not compromise yourself or sell yourself out over being an opportunity coming up or finding yourself in a situation where you give in to peer pressure and not stand up for what you believe in. What I'm talking about is so that you can look yourself in the mirror and be true to yourself and not feel ashamed for having done something that you've now come to regret. There are certain moments in our lives that all define who we are as a person. And it's the times when you're standing up for yourself and making choices that may not get you popularity, but increase your integrity as a person, that help define who you are. And it gives you the opportunity, when you've been true to yourself, to stand up and take on greater responsibility when there is substance to your character and you're not living for the moment or not living for pleasure, for example. I'm not planning on making this into a long video, but I do want you to think about the things that I've said. It's part of the journey that I've had to be on different times. I trust the doctors and I'm grateful for the respect that they've given me. And it's come to a point where they've allowed me to direct my care because of facing a chronic condition. It's a real honor that's been entrusted to me. And I encourage you to have the same type of scenario in your own life. It may not be medical, but if you find yourself in a situation where you're able to take on more responsibility, it's well worth it. And it says a whole lot about you that you've had the opportunity to do so. Thank you for this time that you spent with me today. Bye for now.